Another losing day in the markets. Welcome back to another trade recap. Today is February the 12th. Another losing day, which is very unfortunate. Took two trades today, one on Tesla, one on MU, both losers. The exact same thing has been happening the past 3 days. I've been a little bit slow to adapt. Just a lot more mean reversions here in the markets, and I've been looking for the continuation, of course. So let's go right on to the trades that I ended up taking today. Before we do that, let's go on to my Trade Zella statistics for the month. As you can see, overall month up $56,000. For today, end up losing $10,000. It's actually my biggest losing day of the year. Yesterday, $3,000. The day before, negative $8,000. And on Monday, $16,000, putting me up $800 for the week. So a very flat week. It's been very tricky. Past 3 days, a lot of more mean reversions. Haven't really been able to get really any continuation whatsoever. And I'm just going to go over all the trades that I end up taking today. It is going to be a little bit of shorter one. But as you can see here, first trades I ended up taking was on Tesla towards the upside, and Tesla has been doing the exact same thing the past 3 days. End up losing $3,000 on this one, 7,500 on MU. So Tesla number one. Let's actually go on to the pre-market game plan coming into today. So what's the game plan? Coming to market opens, the game plan is still intact from its previous days. What I like to see is a reaction that we have off our previous day on SPY and Qs. I want to see the break and hold above our previous day highs. That's going to be key. Number one, Qs did not even gravitate up and towards our previous day highs. SMH leading the market higher with the semis. As for my main watches, NVIDIA, AMD, MU, TSM, SNDK, all on watches above our previous day highs. As for everything else, just keep an eye out on the key levels. So for Tesla, this one really wasn't on my radar coming to market open. The key levels that I had marked out personally was our Tuesday's highs along with our previous day highs. Anything in between, I mentioned potentially you can keep an eye out on a trade around your pre-market highs. But basically for Tesla, what I want to see was a dip back below for a push higher or now above our previous day highs. As for Tesla, this one showed some relative strength right off the bat. You can see some lower wicks here. Buyers stepping in off our previous day highs. Nice push up and towards our previous day highs. We not quite hit our previous day highs, but we rejected this general area. Now what I wanted to see was that first pullback be bought up for continuation. Could I have been a lot more selective on this trade? Yes. Why? Because the Qs number one did not break above our previous day highs. Qs is actually not breaking below our previous day lows. So as you can see here for the overall markets, what I wanted to see for long stay was above our previous day highs for continuation. What ultimately happened was that rejection for that gap fell back towards the downside plus continuation lower. So the past 3 days, I've been looking for the break above for continuation. But the past 3 days, we've actually had the complete opposite, the rejection off our previous day highs for a push towards the downside. So I've been I've been wanting to go for the long position above our previous day highs, but ultimately, right, the market has been reversing. So I haven't really been reacting to the market. I've been trying to anticipate the moves towards the upside. So for Tesla, got in on this 941 candle or either this 940 candle if I'm not mistaken. Wanted to see the push towards the upside. You can see sellers stepping in. As soon as it broke underneath here, cut it immediately. So I end up losing $3,000. As I mentioned, exact same game plan happened the past few days. Just pop, fade, and then gap fell towards the downside. Next trade I ended up taking here was on MU, another 5-minute range high retest with your pre-market highs. Ultimately, the overall market was showing weakness. So ended up not getting the greatest entry on this one. Got in around like 880 average on the 435 contracts. Ended up selling some closer to 6. So lost $2 a contract on this one. Lost more than I wanted it to. Same kind of game plan. Qs was weak all day, right? The best entry would have been closer to market open with its relative strength, or of course on SNDK, but ultimately got in, immediately stopped out, took a bigger loss than I wanted to, close to 30%. So end up losing on MU and of course Tesla today. As for the rest of the markets, yeah, if you looked at my P&L calendar, I'm only up $800 this week. Has been a fairly tough week, but of course I'm going to show you guys the wins and the losses. As I mentioned, I'm going to document every single trade that I do end up taking. But yeah, a little bit more unfortunate to start off this week. Really solid day on Monday, but the past 3 days have been fairly slow to adapt. I've been looking for continuation, even though the market is telling me that it wants to have more mean reversions. And I've been just, yeah, very slow to adapt. I'm used to looking for continuation, especially the first month plus the first week of February. We've had a lot of continuation towards the upside. So I'm just going to keep looking for continuation. But of course, the past 3 days have been more mean reversion. So ultimately, now I'm going to be losing more because I'm looking for a continuation and we haven't got that. But that's what there's nothing you can do about that, right? Trading, that's just how trading is. Now I'll be a lot more patient. I'll be a lot more selective. I'll wait for the cues to break above key levels if I'm going to look to take any long positions. Besides that, I'll be more open to playing some mean reversion, some reversals. Yeah, that's about it. I am going to call it a trade recap here, a very short one. Voice is a little bit sore, so I'm going to rest up and I will see you guys all tomorrow. All right, take care, everyone. Peace.